The calling upon the third presenter for today, CA Amit Jain ji.
Amit Jain. Okay.
Monica, you have to stop sharing.
I have paused on resume base if someone can
Okay.
help me on this.
Okay, we can
No,
see.
I think Amit has started. Yes.
Yeah.
His screen is visible.
Is my
Yeah.
voice clear, sir?
Yes.
Okay. So good morning, friends. Good morning to all of you. This is Amit Jain. So my use case, today's use case is basically automated financial reporting and insights for client. So let me first tell me what exactly the challenge which I am trying to solve. So preparation of MIS is highly time consuming. When a CA create any kind of MIS, they give time and they charge from the client, and sometimes that service become most costly for say small clients. They might not be able to afford the service of any CA for creation of MIS, but still they want some kind of monthly MIS should come to take decisions. And the current solutions which are available, either they are not scalable or not cost effective. So I have tried to solve these three problems in today's use case. So number one, MIS generation time should be reduced to 5 to 10 minutes, not more than this. CA should spend less and less time so that service can be affordable for small and medium sized businesses, and model should be scalable for each and every client. It can be replicated for any client quickly, right? So keeping these things in my mind, I have created solution. The name which I have given to this solution is Power MIS Studio, which what it will do, basically it will create in Excel. Basically what it will do in Excel, it will fetch data from Tally, trial balance, transaction for the period, and after fetching data from Tally, what it will do, it will create a report in Excel. It will create basically the data in Excel, a separate file in Excel for Power BI. This file will be used in Power BI desktop for creating report, and once report is created in Power BI desktop in my system, in single click I can push that report on Power BI online service, where using this right option I can share my report with different clients. But sharing report with different clients, it has two basically option. Option number one, my every client should have Power BI license. Only then they will be able to access this service, right? But I have such another option, that is what I can do, I can create an embed code from Power BI online, right? And that code can be embedded on any website, on any secured web page, from that link your client can access this report without any license. No license is required for your client. Only one license is needed for the CA, for as a service provider. Only one license is required. And that Google Sites. So what I have done, I have used Google Sites. It is free platform and secure platform. I'll show you how securely I have used this, right? And same link can be shared with your different clients for accessing the report, right? So technology solution which I have used: VBA in Excel, Power Query for getting data, for blending data, Power BI desktop and Power BI online services for creating report, Google Sites for sharing report, and ChatGPT for VBA and Power Query part wherever I stuck on coding. So let me just show now my tool. I hope my tool is visible. It is one Excel file.
Yes.
So to start, what I need to do, I have one client master to whom I want to give service. I need to maintain one master where I'll be having different detail of my client along with one mail ID. From this email ID, I'll be sending MIS intimation. Yes, your MIS is ready. This is website link, web page link. It is secured link which can be shared with each of your client, right? It will be separate. Currently, I have created only on one client. There's one location of client BI file. So during this process, I'll be creating multiple files for creating this entire process, right? So all the files will be saved in one client folder only. So I'll show you during this presentation. So now on the main screen, you will find there are multiple buttons. First button, what it will do, when I will click over here, it will get data from Tally. Using ODBC, it will get trial balance. Using XML method, it will get all the transactions, but this process might take some time. Sometime it might take 3 to 4 to 5 minutes. So I will not click over here. I have already clicked. I already have data in this Excel file, but all the data is in hidden mode, right? I just want to display the data which is required for the user, right? So it has got all the data. Now I'll click on this second button. I'll click on the second button. What this button will do, it will use that data right, fetched from Tally, and it will create data in different required format, which can be used in Power BI for creating report, right? So if there is already report, it will update existing data. If there is no data available, it will create one file for client, right? So it is generating, it is doing its task, right? It should complete in couple of seconds. Okay. So there is already one file, it is asking to update the same. Yes, update. So file has been created on this location, which I have already provided, right? So now what I need to do, let me just show you something. So what it has done, here I have created one folder or all client files where we can maintain folder of different clients. There is only one report currently available for business solutions. Here it has created this business solution XLSX, which you can see today 14:53 it has been created, right? So now data is ready. If you want, I can open this data also. When I open this data, it has created different working, right, from the data fetched from Tally. This data I can keep for my reference purpose also, because this file I'll be using for multiple clients. So data will overwrite again and again in this file, but this file will remain in my system for every time, right? So now what I need to do, I need to simply open Power BI, and if I'm creating it first time, I need to basically create Power BI report. I have already created that report. I'll not show that process. So I'll simply open this PBIX file, Power BI file, double click on this file, and this file is basically connected with this Excel file, which this tool has just updated. So what I need to do, I need to open this file and simply refresh the data, right? So it is opening all the reports which I have already created in Power BI. It is Power BI desktop currently in my system only, right? So Power BI is open. It is just loading the data, and so it might take maybe 2-3 seconds, right? So data is loaded. Now what I need to do, you can see there are different reports, right? I'll show you all the reports, but it has basically loaded data. But currently this report is on the basis of previous data. I have just updated data. So what I need to do, I need to refresh the report. Click on this refresh, and what this refresh button will do, just a minute. Okay, so it is refreshing basically, right? It will refresh all the reports, all 5 reports will be refreshed. And once data is refreshed on my system, I need to publish this report on Power BI services. Till now, I don't need any license. But for publishing these all report on Power BI online service, you need only one license, one single license as a CA, as a service provider. But your client doesn't need any kind of license. So data is basically refreshed. I need to do Control S, save the file. And what I need to do, I need to publish the report. Publish the report on online Power BI. So it is asking in which folder, online event folder. I have created multiple folder, one for MIS for client. I have selected this. Please publish this report in MIS folder. So it is publishing my report on online, right? So my report will be published in few seconds only. Now report has been published. So what has done, it has basically updated online version of Power BI, and Power BI I have already connected with that web page, which I'll show you, and that report will also be refreshed, right? So now let me come back on the Excel tool. Now next step is, I have done everything. I need to send intimation to my client that your MIS is ready. Please access using this, right, using this website link. So simply whatever client I have selected, I need to keep on this client and click on this send mail. What this send mail will do, it will send a mail using my Outlook. Currently it is asking one permission, right? So it has already sent one mail to my client, and I'll show you that mail also. Just a minute. So mail will come in this folder. So here I have received one mail, right, just now 0 minutes ago. Dear Araf Sharma, it is my client. We wish to inform you that your management information MS for the month of March 25 is now available. I have created it for March 25. You may access for the report using following link, and it has shared that link also from Excel file. When your client will open this link, first of all, it is totally secured. What I have done, on each and every Google file or any Google, whatever Google file or Google service you want to share with your client, you can define on which email ID you want to give access. So what I have given access on my email ID only, right? So you can provide access on different email IDs, right? So here your client has two options. Number one, access documents. It is additional services which I am providing. On monthly basis, I need to provide different documents with your client. So what I can do, I can create a shared folder. There I can save all the files related to client, and from and that folder can be linked from this access document button. And your client will be able to access all the documents, no need to share on monthly basis. And second, which is our main part, access MIS. Your client will click over here, access MIS, and they will find this beautiful report. Report can be modified as per the requirement. I have created some basic requirement, basic reports in this Power BI, where basically I have this this basically small monthly transaction report where different filters can be used, different type of, if you want to analyze sundry creditors, debtors, or you want to analyze balance sheet only or P&L. There are total 5 report you can see: monthly transaction, monthly financials, monthly dashboard, one tree map. This is AI available in basically Power BI itself, and dashboard. So report number 2 is monthly financials, where your client will get monthly financials as on 30th September, 31st May, monthly financials. And second number, I have created one basically report, detailed report here. If your client want to analyze one single item like under indirect expenses, they want to analyze what is the position of rent, what is the position of conveyance expenses month on month, when depreciation is charged in the month of March, driver salary is charged in the month of in 3 months, what about 9 months. So they can analyze all these things. Fourth report, I have created one tree map. Simply click on this tree. You can drill down this entire system. You want to analyze P&L, direct expenses, indirect expenses, further drill down. You can drill down till voucher level. I have created in such a way. And then last, I have created one small dashboard, one basic dashboard where they can get turnover, expense, profit, different basically filters and different visualizations on single sheet. So this can be shared with your client. And as I already mentioned, this is totally secured system. Your client can access, even if your client is sharing that link which we have shared over email with anyone else, they will not be able to access unless until we will give access on his email ID also. So this is all about from my side. Now I am open for any kind of question. Thank you, sir.
So Karthik, I think you're waiting for all of us to start. So can I take the first
Yeah,
question?
yeah, please,
Sure,
please.
sure.
So Amitji, wonderful presentation, and I am sure that you must be having great command over Power BI. The kind of visualization you have built in is amazing. Just one small question that while building this, this was, first of all, I understand this is built with Google Intranet, so it is not even hosted. The access is managed by you in a proper manner. But can this be taken over Google's AI, I mean, the Looker Studio as alternative to Power BI? What was the bottleneck if we would have done it via Looker Studio?
So, sir, Google Looker Studio, as far as I have some basic knowledge about Google Looker Data Studio. So, you can create that model on that also. But I think Power BI has great features. Like in Power BI, you have inbuilt AI features also, which can be basically used. Which one AI feature I have already used, this tree map, right? So when I compare Google Data Studio or maybe Looker Data Studio with Power BI, I think Power BI has more robust system, and Power BI, that main file can be maintained locally on my system, right, sir? So every time I can update it and publish on web, and Power BI give facility to embed that report, right, on any kind of website. So I don't think in Looker Data Studio there is functionality to embed. With my limited knowledge, I am answering this question, sir. So that is why I
Oh,
chose
great.
to
You can, great, very well presented. So, but you can alternatively look for Google Looker Studio, because I think this would also be a win-win, because
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
BigQuery can be used rather than Power Query, and then you can use Looker Studio. But
Okay,
anyways, great
thank you.
presentation. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right.
Rishabh?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. So again, a great presentation. Can you just take your like app back to the main page where you had the MIS and the other options to have a look at? So no, no, not this. The home page, which was there. the homepage of the website, the business solution one,
Okay.
where the client can access either if they want to go to the MIS or the other one. Yeah. So I think I just had one question in this regard, but I think you've answered it already, that only the client will have the access to this particular website, right? So could you take us through the backend working of the same, that what particular settings have you used to maintain that access control?
So, sir, when if you are talking about this, basically this web page only, because I have edit, right? So you can see there is one edit option also. I'll click on this edit button, right? On here, what you can do, sir, while sharing, right? You can define to whom you want to give access on this entire web page. So I have used this option. You can create public link also if you want to share your report publicly, right? You can use this function also. But what I have done, I have given access to particular email ID of my email ID only, right? So I have used this setting for basically giving access. Second, sir, in Power BI services, let me just Power BI services.
Amitji, I
So
just sorry would like to interrupt. So when you are giving this access, I think what Rashid sir was asking, if you can show that the access cannot be shared by the user. So when
Exactly.
you are sharing that access, there's an icon to disable or enable. I think Rashid sir was willing to
Yeah,
see
yeah,
that.
yeah,
So,
exactly, exactly.
sir, basically, whenever you give access on any Google file, it works in same way. You can define here email ID, on which email ID you want to give access. When people to whom you will send, when people will be logged in using that email ID, only then those people will be able to access this page. Same as like we share Google Sheets or Google Docs. So if
Right.
someone is sharing this basically link, if someone is sending this link to someone else, some other person, and when they will click, they don't have their email ID doesn't have any basically access on this link. That is why they will
Access
not be
rights.
able to access basically
Right.
this.
And
Done.
this
Okay.
access would be also allowed on a platform which is not Google. Let's say if somebody has a Yahoo ID or a Rediff ID, so
So,
that should
so
also
sir,
be
what
okay.
we can do, I have searched one more option. There is one option, Zoho sites.
Okay.
In Zoho, there is plan of around 600 rupees per month where they provide plan to create 50 pages, and every page can be created with different credentials, different password. So that plan can be used for 50 clients. If you want, sir, you can use that also. There might be different other platform also. So if someone is not using Gmail ID, they can use that option also. It will only as a service provider, I need to take one license. If I have 50 clients, more than 50 clients, I might need to upgrade that plan
Right.
for more clients.
All right. Thank you. That's from my side. Kartiki sir.
Yeah. Great presentation, Amit ji. I have a question here. Now, since the PBIX file is getting embedded in the Google site, uh, do you need to keep your Tally and ODBC connection on
Yes, sir.
to access this?
Yes, sir. Tally should be
So
open.
when
You can
you,
see, sir, Tally is open on my
yeah,
system.
so my question is, when you have shared this to your client and the client wants to access this dynamically, you on the other end have to keep this connected, or
Nothing, sir. So once I push my data to Power BI online service, right?
yes,
And that data is embedded on my Google sites. No connection is
okay,
required from my side, sir.
okay. So the MIS reports that you share to the clients are static; they are not dynamic.
Yeah, exactly,
Your
sir.
Power BI and your Excel sheets are dynamic.
Right, sir.
Yeah. Okay. And now it's just working on the ODBC connection. There is no any AI, LLM or anything in play in between.
No, sir. Only ODBC and XML.
Yeah. So you have only taken the idea and assistance of the AI in developing the flow, and then you
Right.
have used the AI features inside that are available inside the Power BI.
Right. Right.
That's
On
all. So it's
majorly on Power Query part, sir, I have taken help of basically this Google, sorry, ChatGPT.
okay. 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 Fine. So once that Power Query code has been built, then your flow is built, and now it's only working offline in your system.
Right, sir. Right.
Done.
But it can
Great.
be replicated, sir. If someone want to replicate in another system or I want to replicate for another client, I simply need to make copy of existing client and just change the connections. That's it.
Okay.
It will not
Okay.
take more than 5 to 10 minutes, sir.
Okay, great. So the tool is scalable as well, you mean
Yeah,
to say?
exactly, sir. That was the main requirement.
Yeah. Is it scalable for at your end alone, in the sense you can add more clients, or it's scalable off shelf? Like I can just take it from you and it will be
Yes, sir,
working
it
in
can
my
be
system as well.
shareable. It just require maybe 5 to 10 minutes. If someone has idea about Power BI and
Yeah.
these different, it might take 15 to 20 minutes to just explain what is the backend and how it can be used.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah,